What you're about to see is real. All video and audio was captured at an actual paranormal investigation. Nothing has been manufactured or staged.
Previously on Local Haunts, Steve and Pamela investigated the chapel at the Jacksonville Beach Museum.
I'm ghost host. I'm your ghost host.
You heard that, right?
I did.
They discovered a congregation of spirits that dwell in the historic old church. Now, they turn their attention to the home known as the Foreman's House. Just what lurks in this humble abode? Find out as we explore Local Haunts.
Okay, when I walked past, I was actually wanting to come in here, but I was told you can't go in there. And so that's why I went to the post office, and they said you can go down to the post office. And so we go in there, and we pick up a little bit, but anyway, then she said, okay, go down to the house. And I'm like, well, okay, we could do that. So,
Okay, so against their wishes, we're in here?
kind of, but, you know, it's probably somebody that was at the church who says we're not allowed to go in there. So,
Maybe they're not allowed to go in here.
right, but they were saying you don't want to go in there. You can't go in there. Don't go in there.
Watch me. You watch me.
Well, and I always try to respect and honor, but you know,
All right, you want to turn this light off?
well, yeah. Shall we let the camera guys get the layout of the land, or can y'all see? Okay.
They just have night vision. So we
Okay,
can-
good. And let's do a little EVP.
Right, so every time
Feel
anybody
free to
moves,
jump on the bed if you want to.
Please do.
just so you know, anytime anybody moves, these tape plates click together.
Okay.
Yes.
In the museum, in the house, live EVP. That's a cool.
Yeah, that would be a cool shot right there.
Can you guys make it swing
I can.
without touching it? Or without jumping up and down?
Feel free to move the light bulb.
Just then we caught an EVP. It was a female asking who we were. Here it is again, filtered. Listen to the whispery female voice behind Pamela's.
Feel free to move the light bulb. Feel free to move the light bulb. Feel free to move the light bulb. By tapping it. Okay, first of all, we're in here. Okay, all right. First of all, they want to know what the hell we're doing. We've come to visit. You're used to having visitors anyway, but we're here. We're filming for a TV show. And what we do is we capture evidence of life after life. So you're in the afterlife, and you know it, by the way. So the inhabitants of the church next door, which we were just over there, were their friends as well, but they told me not to come in here because they're not allowed to come in here either. So I actually respected that and walked right past and went down to the post office. But our host, who's letting us in the building, suggested that we come in here. So that's why I'm in here. So I just want to let you know that I was following the rules, but to keep this place nice and neat just the way you like it, and actually you like having visitors, we're going to get you a little bit more visitors of the solid type from the TV show. Sorry. Okay.
Some keep beeping.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear beeping. I think it might be the
Probably
alarm
or
system.
Coming up on Local Haunts, find out why people avoid the attic in this old house.
Making freaking noises, okay?
All right, live PvP session in the museum house. Can you get my package? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Steve. It's Pamela. That's Savannah, Luke, and that's Kevin. Good God.
You can call me good God, that's fine.
Good God.
That's a good one.
Great. Googie.
Yes.
All right, and these devices just record sound.
Yes.
So if you want to speak to us, and this device just detects electricity.
So if you touch this, sorry for interrupting.
That's all right. So we're just trying to communicate with you, and these are cameras, and they're trying to document us talking to you and you talking back. So that's what we're doing here. There's no reason to be afraid of us. She's here to help you.
Yes.
If you want to go to the light, go to heaven, she'll help you out. If you want to stay here, you're welcome to stay here.
And your stomach will stop hurting too. Right here.
She's an
You know who
empath.
you are.
She can feel your pain, literally.
Yes. Okay. Let's see if we got anything.
So we're just trying to communicate with you, and these are cameras, and they're trying to document us talking to you and you talking back. So that's what we're doing here. 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 There's no reason to be afraid of us. She's here to help you.
Yes.
If you want to go to the light, go to heaven. She'll help you out. If you want to stay here, you're welcome to stay here.
And your stomach will stop hurting too. Right here.
Live UDP in the train house.
This is the house.
The house. The house.
The house.
Foreman house, right?
The foreman house. That's the word I was looking for.
Foreman
Foreman. He is the foreman here.
Yes.
Like Red Foreman from that 70s show. Probably not.
So let's walk a little bit.
Okay.
Take your speaker with you. Or I'll hold it for you since you need to,
Use your hands.
Well, I'm taking this audio with us too.
Alright, so,
Where we going? You lead the way.
okay.
I will follow. And the cameras will also follow.
Several feet to the left.
Okay, so apparently I'm not supposed to come in here.
Well, I'm sure it didn't touch anything
Or jump on the bed.
or jump on the bed.
Yeah, we just got a new visitor. Heavy. We got the boss that just came in the room.
Oh, there's always a boss.
What the hell?
Anger issues.
Anger issues.
Probably like that.
It's a cool stove.
Actually hot.
Yeah. God, Kevin, why?
Of course.
In the bathroom. It's one of the most
Alright, this is just way too freaking small.
Okay, yeah, it won't work.
Anyway, we're just not gonna get the kind of cooperation as we did at the church.
Okay. Well, then
Is your Harry Potter cupboard?
we can go to
I was
the.
telling you, and when they say to stay out, usually they're not very cooperative.
That's not creepy looking at all.
And when they say to stay out, usually they go. And when they say to stay out, usually they go. And when they say to stay out, usually they go.
Coming up on Local Haunts, find out why people avoid the attic in this old house.
Making freaking noises, okay?
Now, hold on. She did tell us we can go upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Upstairs, it was roped off. Did you smooth this?
Yes, you did.
I mean,
Okay.
no.
Holy cow. I was like, wow, that's right
That's
upstairs.
magical.
Oh, yeah.
But also
It made it
the
creepy.
bedroom's roped off, so I'm assuming we have free access to that.
Yeah. It might be dangerous. You
It's
go
making
first.
freaking noises, okay?
It's wooden stairs.
It might be dangerous, Savannah.
It's narrow too. Oh god, if I fall through,
These are very narrow stairs.
somebody call for help.
Well, that's when people used to have small feet.
Whoa, this is weird here.
Okay, we're upstairs.
What is this up here?
How cool is this up here?
This is
Pretty
more
cool.
like it. This is what I like.
Now, this is what you would think would be haunted.
Yes.
I don't like being up here.
You don't?
No, I don't think it'll fall through the ceiling.
Me too.
I like being
Oh,
around.
well, come physically validate.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, yes.
If you touch this, it will light up. It's your free will.
So the afterlife must be really boring. They just sit around in attics all day?
Oh, well, no, when
That's
you
okay.
come into a house, they will be like roaches and go up.
She just called you a roach.
Harsh.
But yeah.
No, creaking. Don't like that corner.
Can I light us that right there? Oh, it's not.
It's electrical wire. There's a light right there.
Okay. At least we don't have a beeping up here.
So how many do we have up here?
About 4.
Wow. It's a full attic.
Well, because they follow and they come up like the roaches, so. Oh, we got a definite stomach injury.
One of Pamela's many gifts is that of an empath. She can feel the emotions and injuries of both the living and the dead. One of the earthbound spirits in the attic with us suffered a severe stomach injury as their cause of death, and she was feeling it. The one who's downstairs?
Yeah.
Impaled by a steering wheel or something.
Something. We've
we
definitely
start
got a
with-
very powerful, we could shut that door, and it's at least a little bit quieter up here.
Okay, we're in the attic of the Foreman house. Live EVP session. Steve, this is Pamela, Savannah, Luke, Kevin. You know each other, I'm sure.
What are you picking up here, Savannah? Just start communicating a little bit. You notice it's a lot heavier up here.
This is the boss hanging out up here.
No. Why should he be in an attic?
Just then I heard a voice behind me. You can see me turn and react. Would we catch the voice on our recorders?
I don't know, but I kind of feel like someone was choked. To get my drift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than Mr. Impalement.
You know, sometimes, like in the church, it was like really light-hearted people and such like that. Sometimes when you come into a space that feels like this, it's because the death was a little bit more difficult. A little bit more difficult.
Are they all aware that they have?
Not exactly. Not all of them,
That's the worst, I would think.
right?
Like purgatory.
Like, yeah, not knowing.
Yeah. So y'all could feel free, either one of y'all, to ever say. Sorry, it's hard to talk right now.
These words.
You can use words or things that you're picking up on too as well, because that's interesting. If you have anything.
One thing, I have a sore back, like under my left shoulder blade.
That'd be me.
It's very.
You're empathically related to this one here.
Like, not kidding. Like, if you could pull the dagger out of my back, that'd be fantastic.
I got it, so why don't you do something about that?
That's a validation. That's evidence.
Steve, this is Pamela, Savannah, Luke, Kevin. You know each other, I'm sure.
What are you picking up here, Savannah? Just start communicating a little bit. You notice it's a lot heavier up here.
This is the boss hanging out up here.
This is a boss hanging out up here.
No.
This is a boss hanging out up here.
No.
This is a boss hanging out up here.
No.
Not only is this a great EVP, but it also validates Savannah's gifts. She and I both heard the voice, but she not only heard it, but also understood it and repeated it. That is mediumship. The acorn doesn't fall far from the tree. Savannah truly is Pamela's daughter.
Is the boss hanging out?
No. Why should he be in the attic?
I heard that behind me.
Is the
Yeah.
boss hanging out?
No.
It was
You just got a good validation, Savannah? No.
That was right behind me. I heard that when it
Uh-huh.
happened, so.
Why should he be?
Me saying hello because I heard it.
Is the boss hanging out here?
No.
Coming up on Local Haunts, Savannah helps a lost soul move on.
So the temperature of this room dropped.
No, but I kind of feel like someone's choked. To get my drift.
Yeah. There you go.
Choked. To get my drift.
Yeah. Now we have the awareness of the pause. That's somebody who just came into the awareness that they're dead, but not dead. That's the, oh,
Oh, it makes sense now.
okay. So keep going.
Impalement.
You know, sometimes, like in the church, it was like really light-hearted people and such like that. Sometimes when you come into a space that feels like this, it's because the death was a little bit more difficult. A little bit more difficult.
Are they all aware that they have?
Not exactly. Not exactly. Not exactly. Not exactly. Not exactly. Not all of them,
That's the worst of it, I think.
right?
Like purgatory.
Yeah, not knowing.
Yeah.
Let's see if,
I find this EVP both very sad and heartwarming. We have an earthbound spirit that truly was in the hell of not knowing they were dead, yet in great pain. They were feeling the cause of their death, an impalement through the stomach, which Pamela picked up empathically. As they were brought to the realization that they were in fact dead, another earthbound spirit offered comfort and reassured the other that we could help them, and help was on the way.
Go ahead and talk to her. And tell her, you know, hey, they seem to like you.
Who doesn't love me?
I know.
I'll be sorting through my piles and piles of paper later.
Yeah. Just things that, you know, maybe you want to share. It's coming through to you to help them.
Well,
Or-
I think they figured out by now that they are no longer with us. But they don't need us. You don't need to stay here. I mean, I'm sure everybody has a fair idea of what's going to go on. And, disclaimer, there's no help. This is it. Just, just make sure you know.
You're in hell right
Now you can say you have experienced it.
That makes you figure it out.
Right.
I think she's going to go.
Yeah.
Peace out.
It's a light. That was me exhaling to see how to mark that.
Feels better up here now.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
A little lighter. So that heaviness was her?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. That's why you heard her gasp. She realized I'm dead.
So I had to break it to you like that.
And she's gone.
Yeah, she's out.
Out of here.
Does it feel cold in here?
Yeah.
I feel colder.
Yeah, that's the vibrational currents of the angels, masters, and guides to help lift. And
Well, let's explain that for review. As somebody transitions, they go into the light, they go to heaven.
yeah.
There's help from
Yeah.
the other side. And, Hollywood always gets it wrong. They always say that the cold spots are ghosts, or earthbound spirits, as we call them. That's not the case. They're actually warm and tingly. a higher vibration you are, such as angels, transition beings, that's when it gets cooler.
Yes, the beautiful, like, in the beautiful, fresh, cool mountain air that feels good, you can breathe it.
So as
Yes.
she transitioned, she had, big wigs came in from the other side to help her transition.
And her people who are on the other side that have been
Who
waiting.
had transitioned. So the temperature in this room dropped.
Yes.
And it's a cooler, crisper, fresher kind of feeling to it. It doesn't have that oppressive heaviness that it had.
Yes.
Now, was she up here when we came in? Or
Yes.
did she come up
Yeah,
with us?
she
She
heard
was
us
already
coming
up here.
in.
Okay.
She was on the road. She was very scared. I'd say that her life was.
It's kind of like burglars coming into your house. You
Yeah.
either stay and fight or you run.
But she didn't have a great existence here either, because she was still in that hell state.
Well, not knowing she was dead, so
Right.
that's gotta be the worst. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd rather be, if I'm gonna be earthbound, I'd like to know I was dead and just kind of enjoy the experience, I guess.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it would suck to be stuck in your death or kind of in between and not know if I'm alive or dead
Right.
in some sort of nightmarish dream state, which is that's what hell would be.
Yes, it is. So, I
Well-
guess in truth there would be hell, and that would be it. But we keep ourselves there.
So this place has one less earthbound spirit because we helped one move on.
Yes.
And you guys, you all experienced that. You probably saw her go. Feel free to join her.
Oh, yeah. Usually people are sheeple whether they're in the skin or not, and there's a lot that will follow.
Unless they didn't like her, like, shh, thank God she's gone.
With its collection of artifacts and historical buildings and plenty of inhabitants from beyond the grave, the Jacksonville Beach Museum truly is a local haunt.